Hello everyone, my name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and yes, I know 2 videos in one day, who is she? But this video is going to be my September TBR. I realise that August is not quite over yet, and I am still currently reading 2 books, but I don't think I'm going to get either one of them done. I'll start off with those. I'm currently reading Before the Devil Breaks You on my Kindle. It's the 3rd book in the Diviners series, and let me see, I am 54% of the way through. I don't know if I'm going to get it finished by the end of August, but I mean, I will be posting a wrap up at the end of this month anyway, so I have hope, we shall see, but I don't know. And the other book that I'm currently reading is The Exile Queen by Cinda Chima. This is the 2nd book in her 7 Realms series, and I am 220 pages into this. I will be honest, not much is happening, but I mean, like I said, it's like a 500 plus page book, so again, I don't think I'm gonna get it done in a week, but I'm just letting you know it's what I'm currently reading. So I'll hopefully be, I think I might get Before the Devil Breaks You finished, maybe. We'll see. Join me in my August wrap up at the end of this month and find out. But anyway, there are a couple other books that I have picked out to read for the month of September. The first one is actually our September book club pick of the month for the Introverted Reader book club, and that is Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri. There's a lot of Ashes in there. This is basically based on Indian mythology, like medieval India. And from what I gather, this is basically about these different tribes and, well, 2 different tribes. And our main character is like a mixed race between the 2. And I think she is like caught practicing forbidden magic, and she's offered like a deal or something, and it's either that or she gets killed, basically. Again, I don't really know that much about this book, to be honest. For me personally, I prefer to go into books blind, so I'm completely blind on this one, but I am really looking forward to reading this for September. And if you would like to join us for the book club read for September, reading this, you are more than welcome to join us. So this is, obviously, I'm definitely going to be reading this in September no matter what, but I picked out a few other ones. Another book that I picked out to read in September is Ash Princess by Sebastian. This is a story about a girl whose mother was basically murdered in front of her. Her mother was the Fire Queen, and basically, obviously she survived, and the people that killed her mother and took over her kingdom have basically made her into a servant, and they just treat her like dirt all the time. And this is basically just a story of her trying to rise above them and take back what was taken from her. So yeah, I haven't really heard that much about this, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I am looking forward to it because I do love some high fantasy, and I do love, you know, badass female characters and stuff, so hopefully both of these will have that. The next book that I hopefully will read in September is Onyx and Ivory by Mindee Arnett. Again, I don't know what this is about, but from what I gather, I glanced over the back there a while ago, it's about this girl called Kate, and her and her father used to be, you know, within like the nobility. They used to be like within like the king's court and stuff. But then her father tried to have the king assassinated, and obviously he was not successful, and her father have been cast out. And you know, I mean, I assume that he tried to kill the king for a good reason. And she's basically just sort of trying, I'm assuming that she has magic as well. There's lots of different creatures in here, and she is able to communicate with those creatures using her magic. So I'm guessing with her magic and her smarts, she's gonna overthrow this king that her father tried to have killed. So let's hope that I enjoy this. Any of the books that I mentioned in this, if you've read them and you enjoyed them, let me know. Another book I plan on reading in September is Viper by Bex Hogan. This is a first book in a trilogy, I believe, called Isles of Storm and Sorrow. And basically what this is about is our main character, Marianne, is being groomed to be like the next Viper, meaning the Viper is sort of like the defender of the realms, basically, you know, a very like ruthless warrior that's in charge of protecting everyone. And she is sort of like the next in line to become the Viper, but the current Viper is still living, and in order for her to become the Viper, she has to kill him. But the current Viper is her father, a dum-dum-dum. So yeah, so she basically has to get rid of him because he's just causing a lot of misery. So she needs to get rid of him in order for her to become the Viper and set things right. So again, it doesn't look that long. I don't know what I don't know what to expect going into this, but for me personally, I like to go into books blind. That's just what I do. The very last book that I hopefully will get to read in September is Aurora Rising by Amiee Kaufmann and Kristoff. I have seen this circling around BookTube for the last lot of months, and everybody seems really, really excited about it, because if you didn't know, Kristoff and Amiee Kaufmann are the authors of the Amiee files, and I read those quite a while ago now, maybe about 2-3. Well, I remember reading the first one a good like 2, maybe 3 years ago, and they're amazing. Like, if you're gonna get an audiobook, I would recommend getting the Amiee files on audiobook, because they're amazing. So from what I gather of this one, it's basically kind of like a Six of Crows sort of thing, because it's like this like ragtag bunch of young people who are basically told to go on this mission, and one of them is like a star pupil, and he is not happy with the fact that he is stuck with all these people, and they basically have to work together to complete this really, really dangerous mission, from what I gather. And yeah, I don't really know much else other than that, but you know, I mean, I think Aurora is the name of a certain character that we will hopefully see in this book. I really, really like this cover. I love the color scheme. But again, sci-fi. Who doesn't love sci-fi? Ragtag bunch of misfits. Who doesn't love that? So we shall see. I will see if I like that one or not. So that is my September TBR for the next month. But like I said, I am still currently reading these books right here, Before the Devil Breaks You and the Exile Queen. I might get Before the Devil Breaks You finished, because I am quite far into that, but like I said, just wait and see for the August wrap up. When we get there, we'll get there, okay? Let me know what books you're going to be reading in September. Do you have any specific, if you are starting school, are there any particular books that you have to read for school or had to read for school? You know, let me know about those too, because I do honestly kind of low-key miss those days. I miss like getting a book and just sitting in English class and discussing. I don't miss school, don't get it twisted. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, and thank you all so much for watching. Please follow me on Twitter, please follow me on Instagram, please like this video, please subscribe if you're new, and ring the bell, because I will have new videos coming soon. I'm sorry it's been a while, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!